The most famous sentence in the conquest of Spain was never said. The line we learned in school, passed down generation after generation, until it hardened into something that felt like a law of nature.
We'll come back to it at the end, but start with me from the ground itself.
Al-Andalus was the name given to the Iberian Peninsula, what is today Spain and Portugal. It was ruled by the Visigoths, and they were not from that land at all. They had come down from northern Europe and settled it. Their king was called Gaitasha. A dissolute nobleman named Roderick killed him and seized the throne. Then he laid crushing taxes on the people. The Andalusians hated him, and oppression spread across the country.
And on the other shore, in Tangier, there was a man.
The book describes him in a way that may surprise you. Fair-haired, blue-eyed, tall, heavily built. He belonged to the Berber people, and he was a pagan who worshipped idols. His people had once been slaves to the Romans who ruled them by the sword. Then the Arabs came to him with Islam. Its teachings moved him, and its simple idea of one God, and he believed.
And it became the whole occupation of his life to bring that faith to everyone else.
So the Arab conquerors made him governor of Tangier, ruling Muslims, Arab and Berber alike.
This man is Tariq ibn Ziyad.
Then a letter reached him from Kairouan, from the commander-general of North Africa, carrying the permission of the Umayyad Caliph al-Walid ibn Abd al-Malik to carry Islam into Andalus. So Tariq crossed the sea with 7,000 fighters, the overwhelming majority of them Berbers who had entered Islam only recently. They fought the Gothic garrison in the south and very nearly wiped it out. And then the garrison commander fled, by night.
And then he did something strange. He came back, in secret.
He came back to watch these unknown conquerors, to learn the secret of their strength. He saw those hard men who fought in the morning like lions tearing into prey, praying to their Lord at night, bowing, prostrating, and reading from a book with tears running down their faces as they recited it.
The commander could not believe what he was seeing.
He rushed a letter to King Roderick in the capital, Toledo. A letter of a single sentence.
Come to us, Roderick, for there has landed upon us a people, and we do not know whether they are from the earth or from the sky.
And Roderick did come, with an army of 100,000 horsemen, equipped with the finest weapons of the age. And he ordered them to bring rope, a great deal of rope.
Rope to tie the Muslims with, after he had defeated them.
So Tariq sent to the commander-general in Africa asking for reinforcements. What reached him was 5,000 men, bringing the whole Muslim army to 12,000, most of them on foot.
Against 100,000 cavalry.
The two armies met at the Battle of Wadi Barbat on the 28th of Ramadan in the year 92 of the Hijra.
A battle we know almost nothing about, and no less immense than Yarmouk or Qadisiyah.
The Christian ranks surged toward the Muslims like a breaking sea.
But what a distance between two armies. One that fights carrying rope, and one that fights carrying God.
8 days of fighting. The Eid of Fitr fell inside them. And after 3,000 Muslims were killed, the Muslims won. And the arrogant king, the one with the rope, was killed. And Tariq went on opening the cities of Andalus, one after another, without a fight.
After what the Andalusian people had heard about the ferocity of this terrifying army, and about the mercy of Islamic rule. And now, back to the sentence.
The line we inherited from our fathers and studied in our schools, that Tariq burned the ships and told his soldiers the sea was behind them and the enemy in front.
And the truth is that this account is false, a fabrication.
It never appears in the great books of Islamic history. It appears in European sources only, and not one Islamic book comments on this supposed act, whether it was lawful or forbidden. Had it happened, they would have argued about it. And a commander as seasoned as Tariq certainly understood that he might be defeated. It would have been his duty to withdraw his men to the other shore. That is permitted in Islamic law, and it is no disgrace.
And most important of all, the point that brings the whole story down.
Those ships were never Muslim property in the first place. They were not his to burn.
So why was the story invented?
The Orientalists made it to explain away the defeat of 100,000 by 12,000. They wanted us to believe the Muslims only fought because they had to, because there were no ships left to run to.
And perhaps they still have not understood that these men were searching for martyrdom, hunting for it. And the strangest truth in the whole story remains this:
that the Berbers, who fought the Muslims for 25 unbroken years, are the same people who carried the banner of Islam into Andalus.